I am going to give you a few tips and hints on how to grow basil, and stay tuned at the end for a pesto recipe. Rebel Canners teaching all kinds of food preservation, especially the old ways. Okay, Rebel Canners, I am going to show you how to start basil from store-bought basil. This was $1.88 at my local Walmart. It's looking a little wilty because I bought it yesterday and didn't get it in water. But I'm going to take the basil, and you can see this one's broke right there, so I'm going to snap it off right there. I'm going to take all of the leaves off up to the first 2 or 3 leaves here at the top. All these big ones, I'm going to give the plant enough energy to set up roots. So it needs to be setting its energy on that. So I'm going to take those off. I'm going to just put it in here in my water. This other one here, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm just going to cut the stem. I'm going to pull off these other roots or leaves, not roots, leaves. Throw that in there. So there's 2 of them. I've got another one here. Open this bag up. I'm going to do the same thing. There's 2 here. I am going to go back up here above this notch right here. Just go ahead and cut it there. Take this one off. I'm going to pull off all the large leaves. Just leave a couple of the smaller ones. Stick that in my water. Pulling all of these off right here and just leaving the center. So then instead of trying to deal with leaves, the plant can send its energy to making roots. Put that one down in here. Same with another one. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to root myself some basil. Save myself the whole seed starting problem here and just start right out with a rooted plant, a rooted cutting. So that off, put that one in, and I'm going to do the same thing. I've got oregano and rosemary. We're going to do the same thing with those. See if we can't get some. All this oregano over here. Just leave the top ones right there. Just a couple on the top up there. Pull all these wilted ones off right there. Again, just strip these right off this one, put it in there, and again with these, pull the ones off the top. You can see it still has some around there. I'm going to put that in there. That was one of my basils. I'm trying to keep them separate because I'm going to do some stuff with these herbs. And again, this one went on clearance, so I grabbed the second one. I went back the second day to the store, and I'm like, oh, I need that. So get all these right off of here, and just leave a couple up here at the top so that it can focus on rooting and not on taking care of the leaves of the plant. There's that one. Oh, here's another one. So we get this one. Oops, pulled that one right off. So we'll have to Leave those little ones right there. All right. All right, that's all I'm going to do for those. And rosemary. I've got another one right here, rosemary I'm going to do. And again, same thing, just going to pull off all the leaves and just leave a very few at the top of the stem. See if I can get rosemary. And there you have it, Rebel Canners. You too can start your own herbs from cuttings right from the grocery store and root them and have a really nice plant. There's your garden tip for the day. "71% of the people watching my video haven't subscribed yet. If you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button." Two cups basil leaves. 1/3 cup toasted pine nuts, but actually any nuts will work. 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil. 1/2 cup of a grated fresh hard cheese like Parmesan or Romano. 3 cloves of fresh garlic. Up to 1/4 teaspoon of salt if you desire. Sometimes I put pink Himalayan salt in, sometimes I don't. If you're going to be keeping this for a long time, you might want to put just a splash of lemon juice in to help keep the basil very green. Okay, we're going to take our first 3 ingredients. You can take a mortar and pestle and grind them by hand. Or if you're on the grid, you can go ahead and put them in the food processor. Once those have been fully pureed, go ahead and add your remaining ingredients and puree again. You're going to want your pesto to get to a thick paste-like consistency. Now here's where you have 2 choices on how you're going to preserve it. If you're going to freeze it, go ahead and put it in baby food jars. Or put it in small canning jars, like a little tiny jelly jar, and put it in your refrigerator. In your refrigerator, it'll keep, they say up to 6 months. I've kept it actually a whole year. Pesto is great served on fresh pasta. Pesto is such an incredibly forgiving recipe. You can use actually any kind of leafy green herb that is edible. My favorite is wild ramp pesto. I have a video on that. I will include it right here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, ring that notification bell so you never miss another episode. So much good stuff coming this summer.